Mm-hmm.
So you don't. So you think I'd erase the I?
I think you should.
What's up, man?
It's
What we
way
doing?
more meaning.
It does have way more
What
meaning.
you mean?
Welcome to Kapow, everybody.
We
Way more meaning.
broadcasting
We are live,
in living color.
Jerry. Are you ready for the Players Championship?
Am I?
I'm asking. Are you?
I don't know.
So, are you one of these people that has to buy something from the players every single year, like a
Yes.
product or something like that? You are. I figured so.
Sure.
Are you getting
Sure.
Bob Does Sports stuff?
Not as of late.
No.
No.
Did you see where Good
Huh?
Good is hosting a PGA in November? They're the title
No.
sponsor.
That's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money. It is
How
the
many of their
good.
guys are going to play in it?
It's a PGA event. It's obviously not major, but it's in November, so hopefully be some good people playing it.
I'm sure.
You
How
know
much? How
that
much prize money?
pro am's going to be off the chain.
Oh, yeah, that'd be fun.
Hmm. So what you got going on today?
You know what? I thought we'd talk a little bit of everything. I'm fully invested in NFL, of course. Legal tampering period opened up yesterday. A lot of people making changes. A lot of contracts being handed out. Big money being handed out. So I got that going on. Of course, paying attention to the Senate race, District 10 here, where we're at. Also, that county commission race, seat 4. It's going to be a highly contested situation. And don't forget, we have a high sheriff race this year.
So tell me why is so many people running for District 4 in the county commission, Etowah County? What is all that about?
Man, it's a great question. Great question. I'm all for someone who says, "Hey, I want to make a difference. I want to make a change. I want to run and throw my name in the hat." So good on you. But we're looking at Jeff Bynum, who is very, very well known. His family's been rooted in Atala for a long time, just like Johnny Cook. His family's been around forever. Lived in Stowers Hill forever. His dad was a pastor at Central Avenue for a long time, and in other locations. And his mother owned June's Bridals in Alabama City. And of course, you got Tim Ramsey, who was the incumbent. And good news, it's one of those situations where there is no bad choice, in my opinion.
So there's no bad choice.
I don't think. I think they're three solid individuals.
Is that the only one that's contested, or is there more?
No, I'm sure there probably is more, but that's the only ones that I've really seen anything. That's they've reached out, um, except for Tim Ramsey. I haven't heard from Tim Ramsey, but I've been speaking with saw Johnny yesterday. Actually, he was in my neighborhood hanging out with Dennis Quarles. I'm not sure if that's going to help him get votes or hurt him getting votes.
Huh.
Not because of Dennis, because of Wiley. I blame Wiley for everything.
Let's check our feed. Andrew says he cannot hear anything.
So this could be the best show we've ever had.
It very well could be.
At Central Avenue for a long time, and other.
Not because of Dennis,
because of Wiley. I blame Wiley for everything.
Let's check our feed. I think we're good to go. So,
Daniel
sorry,
Harper,
Andrew.
you're watching. How's everything coming across to you, Bubba? Sound okay?
Everybody stay with us and tell folks to join the live feed, because Jerry, we got a lot of good things to talk about, some fun information, and some things probably some of these people don't know about.
Well, also reached out. I'm sorry, I did not reach out. Teresa Ray, the name that you and I could not think of the other day when we were trying to have a discussion. She reached out and she wants some dates for her and a couple people to come on board to talk about the America 250 Innovations and Inventions competition sponsored by the Challenger Learning Center. So hopefully we'll have her and her team on very, very soon. That's going to be exciting. She's such a fun person, man. I keep reaching out to Kyle Pierce, but he never messaged me back. But His car does. His car tells me I'm driving right now. The focus
Yeah.
is turned on.
Yeah.
He'll never hit me back, dog.
Hey, who's the Democrat running in Senate for Senate 10?
No one knows. I've also heard there's a Democrat running for county commission seat 4, but I don't know his name. I've heard a couple times there's a Democrat running, but I have no idea. Oh, I see what you did there. I just mentioned Kyle Pierce, and you mentioned Democrat.
You know,
I
you
see
know,
what you did.
you was a little slow to the game. I'm just trying to.
I was, but I was trying to give good information, man.
Let's
That's where I'm
see
at.
if I can figure that out real quick.
Then, of course, everything going on with Jesse Battle and the incumbent, what's his name? Andrew Jones. And, of course, one second, we can't leave out. I had an internet issue right there. Amy Minton Dozier. I'm sorry. I didn't forget her name. I actually had a little internet thing pop up.
See, they've already got Jesse. He is out on anything.
Oh no, he's off the ballot for
He is
sure. At
done
this point,
as
he
far
is
as that
off the
goes, yeah.
ballot. And you can't write him in until the general election. If that's what you
Right.
choose to do. So officially, the race in the Republican primary is with the incumbent and for Amy Minton Dozier.
So no Democrat has filed for that race as of yet.
Okay.
They have not.
But in the county commission seat 4, I heard yesterday that there was, but no one knew the person's name. I guess this is going to be a surprise.
Who do you think that would be?
I don't know. I'm going to write in Danny Brown.
Really?
Just to
Is
shake things up.
Danny's not a Democrat.
No, absolutely not. But he still
I was gonna say.
hadn't came to church in a long time either, so I won't throw him under the bus.
Well, I love Danny Brown. So do you, but he's a good dude.
That's neither here nor there. I love your FIU cup.
I'm trying to rotate it every once in a while. If I put my finger over, it's my fat fingers. Never mind, it ain't gonna get there, is it?
Got them sausage hands.
Sorry. It's not like when you do it and you play the trumpet. That was Bailey, your son. Happy birthday, Bailey White. Hey, talk about that.
Yeah, man. Bailey White, my son's 27 today, and as any good father would say, I'm glad you're working. Glad he's at work.
How's he like his new job out there?
He does. No, he gets a little bored. It's not everything is not intellectually challenging to him at this point, but he likes his people he works with. He just does his job and he goes home. Andrew, ooh, if he wasn't my, ooh.
What'd he say?
I can't say it out loud.
Oh my gosh. I would like to know. Yes, there is some news. Yeah, YouTube audio is good to go, so that's good to go.
Good.
There is some.
So what you guys want to talk about first, man? Get off in them comments, y'all.
All right. He said we do not deal with demons. Brian Stanfield. Brian, is he still at Pearson's Chevrolet?
Well, he is not at Pearson's, man. Because you're old, Jeff. Older Pearson. It's Team 1.
Whatever.
He's actually one of the managers. Yeah, man. I'm excited for Brian. Long overdue. Any news on the Etowah football coaching search, Jeff? You want to speak to that?
I do not, sir. But as of, and I haven't talked to you about this off air, but yes, there is news. And Jerry, how do I say this without? You were right, sir.
It made sense.
You were right.
Yeah. See, it made sense, and there's no official news, but here's we can handicap it, Jeff. No, I'm gonna say it. Why not?
Do handicapping. Do that.
Because I don't have. No one's told me. I've reached out to Matt Miller this morning and asked him for a quote.
Well, there's not been any hire yet. The board meeting.
He sent me one of those cups.
Yeah,
that was his reply. One of those cups like you're drinking out of.
One of those cups. The Florida International University.
I know for a fact that some of the things they were looking for the next head coach was someone that had the ability to understand Etowah High School and the city of Attala. I think we've said multiple times that goes hand in hand.
Sure.
Um, you want someone younger that's going to dig their heels in, and this is their job that they want, and they want to be here for an extended period of time. This is not going to be a stepping stone job for this person. They don't want to be redoing this in 3 to 4 years. That rules out candidates, in my opinion, like Rush Propst. That rules out candidates like um,
You saw what Eric Powell said.
Eric. What's up, man? I'm getting to it, my guy. I'm getting to it.
That's funny.
I think it rules out Phil Phillips. Again, two very, very good coaches that they're at the end of their cycle. I don't think they each want to coach 3 to 4 more years. So, with that said, my opinion, they want somebody that can recruit the hallways
Sure.
and not recruit the hallways by, hey, I've seen you play basketball, you suck, come out for football. You know, could you really hit the curveball? Come out for football.
Yeah.
It's not the way they're going to do it.
Yeah.
Someone that understands social media and all those aspects, someone who understands and has ties to the next level. They want to help get their kids to the next level. I think that left, a couple coaches. I think it left Jacob Kelly, but I think he's got some personal issues that he probably needs to take time and handle. That's been well documented. I'm not saying either way.
Sure.
Brett Tyler Smith. So I think Davin Hawkins has to be the guy. I think it makes sense. He coached offensive football in Texas at, I think, the fourth largest high school in Texas. He's a phenomenal coach. He is a player's coach. He understands things. He's coached in 2 national JUCO championships in Kansas. I think that's funny. Kevin Moore with the quote of the comment of the year so far.
I just saw that.
That is
Kevin
epic.
Moore.
Yeah, I think it just
Boy, you
makes
talking about
sense.
the pot.
Yes.
Good.
I think Kevin Moore hit that nail on the head too. I think Matt Glover thinks Phil Phillips needs anger management.
I see
didn't
what
say it.
you did there.
I didn't say that.
I see what you did.
I think Davin Hawkins should be the hire. That's bringing back an Italian guy. And if I'm him, Jeff, you know what I do? Jameson, come on, be my DC.
Yeah.
Let's get Etowah guys back together. Let's bring Jameson Wadley in as a defensive coordinator. Let's let Davin do what he does with the offensive side of the football. I think it's a spark. I think there's an excitement. There's an energy. I can see them doing some of the Coosa Christian things with multiple helmets, multiple jerseys, making it relevant. They got that brand new wow.
Man, these Kapow guys are terrible.
You know, Daniel Harper.
Daniel, you sir don't need any help there, buddy. Hey, Davin Hawkins, man, what didn't he was a big time baseball, basketball,
just an athlete, man.
He was a big time baller. And he played where? South Alabama? You were telling me. I can't remember. Yeah.
I can't remember. Yeah. It all runs together. But Davin is legit. I'm not saying that's who the hire is. I'm saying that if it's up to me, with the people that applied, again, we had some people I thought would do a good job, like Kyle Davis at Florala. I think Skylar Ray at Collinsville. I think those two would have been prime candidates. They did not apply. So with all that being equal, I think Davin is coming home.
That's going to be pretty special.
That's just Jerry White's opinion. That's just Jerry White's opinion. So
well then,
and I've been wrong a lot enough.
Yeah, tell
What's
me
that internet issue going on, man?
I don't know. Why is it pausing?
No, it's not pausing, but it looks on my computer. It looks grainy, but the cell phone looks fine. So
let's see if I can get on my cell phone.
Andrew Ford, what do you want to talk about, Bubba?
Yeah, it does look grainy. Huh. Sorry about that. Let me ask you this question real quick before Andrew comments. You know he's going to comment on something. Why?
And we'll stay right here in high school football.
Why do you think it's so important for a a former or just an Atala guy to come back to Atala? Why is that important?
Look, to me, Atala is different,
Okay.
and you have to understand it. And Davin is Atala, man. He coming through the system. He's got the connections. He has the resources in the community. He has the resume. He's went and done it at very high levels.
Okay.
And with where Etowah is currently in this football program, it is currently, it needs a reboot. It needs a do over. It needs just a recharge. And I think Davin would be the guy to do it. He's young. He's energetic. It's going to take a lot of work. It's going to take a lot of people coming back home. Like again, I'm saying Wadley would be an amazing defensive coordinator on that staff.
Okay.
And bring people home, man. Let's get the past Blue Devils, because you always say once a devil, always a devil, and that means you usually means that's one phone call away. So somebody needs to be there to make that call.
What? I can't. I don't know.
What's going on? Did I miss something in the comments?
I can't. You can read it
What
for
I missed?
yourself. I'm not going to read it.
I don't see anything. Who's it by?
Daniel Harper says the Atala boys are different. I've lived there and been a part of it. Just is what it is. Well, I believe
Yeah.
that.
Sure.
I believe that. I can't.
Eric Powell said I deleted it. What was the
Huh?
what Eric said he deleted it.
Oh, he did?
I didn't see it.
Oh, sorry, Eric. It's a good thing I got
Sorry, my guy.
screen save on here on the iPad.
Was he
I'll
making
send
fun
it.
of me? It's
No,
very easy to
he
do.
wouldn't do that. He's not that kind of guy.
Very easy to do. It's not hard to make fun of me.
Good on you, Eric. Good on you, buddy.
Um,
I'll only share that with Jerry. Now, what Jerry does with it on the Jerry White Show, I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. Did you see what I text you?
Yes.
There you go.
Dang.
Dang.
Is he friends? Is Eric friends with Andrew Ford?
Could he be?
Yeah, they could be friends, man. That's so funny.
Oh my gosh! What a
So
crap.
here's
See,
what
we could,
I'll
us four could hang, could we? We could hang out.
ain't no question.
Man.
Ain't no question.
Yeah.
We just can't be throwing stuff.
Nope. Well,
It's so funny.
I don't know about
Hey,
throwing stuff. You couldn't drive stuff.
let's stay at talk a little more high school football,
I'm in for
because
it.
I think there's, last I looked, and I could be wrong, so I know some of you guys will certainly hit me up here. I think there's 12 vacancies currently. That's including the Etowah job.
Okay.
I think there's 12 vacant jobs in high school football in the state of Alabama right now. Let me go down that list, and I want to know what jobs you think is the best job. Aniston actually is still available. I didn't realize that. Rico Jackson dipped out, and he was one play away from playing for a state championship.
Okay.
He is gone. Carroll is gone, so that job is still open. Dale County is available.
See, Daniel.
Danville is available. Dora is available. East Lawrence, of course, Etowah still available. I think it shouldn't be very, very soon. Greensboro is available. Horseshoe Bend is available. Who am I missing? Park Crossing's available. Raglan is available.
Definitely Raglan job. That's the most coveted job out there right now.
Southeastern Prep Academy. Those are the 12 jobs available currently. And there was a lot of turnover this year.
A lot of people leaving.
And a couple of the jobs I was excited about, Rico Jackson went from Aniston to Minor. He's going to do damage. I think Moody, I think you got to give that hire an A+. They had Kyle Tatum come in to take over that program. I think it's pretty I think he's can really do a good job. Adiana went and got Jake Helveston. I think
Huh?
he's going to do a very good job. He already made an incredible uh, offensive coordinator hire. What other jobs out there? I mean, Pale City hired Jay Gangus. What are you going to say about that? It's that's a good one. And God, I'm missing a couple. Navandra Woods got
Oh,
hired at Lee Huntsville, which I think is that is a tough place to win. Um, but I'm glad someone gave him the opportunity.
is Paul Benefield still at
Yes,
Fife? Yeah, he is.
he
Okay,
is.
all
Yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah, for sure.
So
What I find also pretty funny is they have a coaching change from at Coosa from Rush Probst to Mark O'Brien, which I don't think that should be there because Rush was there for an interim. It was always the interim
uh,
tag. So just my opinion, but
so if you had
there's
to
still some good.
if you ranked it, what would you go? What would be the best job? I would say Etowah. That would be to me because especially if you're a long term guy. Like if you're coming in and I want to stay long term. I want to plant roots somewhere. I want to plant
Well, I
roots
think
somewhere.
it's
And
going to be tough to not consider that
my bad. Sorry.
tough not to look at what Rico Jackson did at Aniston, and now that job's open.
Yeah.
Um, that's a really, really, really good
Could
job
that
at Aniston with a lot of athletes, man.
could that be where the former
No,
Cherokee County guy goes?
no, I don't think so.
No.
Uh, the Carroll job is a good job. I mean, Etowah, if you look at what it could be, what it has been, what it could be again, if they make the right hire. Again, Jeff, I went out and said I think it's the most important job. It's the most important hire in the history of the program, in my opinion. This is the most important hire. And
Hey, check the cord on your microphone. Make sure it's plugged in good.
my court,
Yeah, you're going in and out on my
hmm,
end.
it all looks good.
There,
Do I
that
need a new
sounds good. Whatever
microphone?
you got going on now. I
Maybe
don't
I
even know
need a
what
new microphone. That could be it. I
well,
got a couple laying around.
you
We'll make
got
it.
deep there. It's good. Um, so I'm saying Etowah. You asked me, and then everybody else is saying Etowah. Johnny
Mhm.
Harden says I lived in Attala for 52 years. Now in Rainbow City last 9. I have 4 grandkids at Coosa. 4 at Southside, but my heart is at Etowah 83. Go Big Blue. We say that too, man. Go Big Blue
So,
always.
so in '83 was that the first year or was that the last year
See,
of
Eric.
Walker Alexander? He
Huh.
said, "Rush out."
I got to rush out. He
Uh,
definitely can hang with us.
yeah, he's one of them
Woo.
dudes.
Yeah.
Eric's one of them dudes. Was in '83? Was that Walker Alexander?
You're asking Johnny.
And
Johnny was, yeah.
yeah, Johnny, was that who that was?
While
And
we're
was
waiting
that
on Johnny
the
to answer that, who are
yeah?
your top 3? Who are the 3 best? Think about it though. The 3 best high school
Mhm.
coaches in Alabama right now,
Currently coaching,
currently coaching.
currently with a team.
Yes.
Hmm.
Who would you say they are? What's up, Danny Starnes?
Danny Starnes. That's that guy right there too.
Danny could coach some ball.
Um, you said top three.
Yeah, top 3. Hard 3. It's got to be a hard 3.
What's the criteria?
When I say best coaches, I mean probably.
Because not all
Um,
the best coaches have won state
I
championships, but
understand that.
I think most people would say you have to win a state championship.
That's what I want to put that in the criteria. Okay. Let's do either played for a state championship, won a state championship, wins, maybe even some tenures at different schools. Well, who would be your top 3 that you go, hey, without question, these are my 1, 2, 3, and they don't have to
It's a
be in
couple different
order.
things.
They don't
Yeah,
have to be in
it's a
order.
couple different things, but because I think you have to go to Danny Horn.
Mm,
He's the all-time wins leader in Alabama.
yeah.
Um, he's over 470. I don't know the exact total, but we talked about some of these coaches last year.
Yeah, he's got the best resume in the state.
I know it's over 470 wins.
Okay.
And he's been at Clay. He's been at Ben Russell and the new Clay Central. How can you not put Paul Benefield up there?
100%.
I think when it comes to winning percentage, he's maybe the top 84 to 86%ish, right in there. What he's done, he's coached it. I think people forget that he started off at Sylvania.
I did not know that. I did not.
Yeah, most people don't. They just think Fife. I think he started. I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure he started at Sylvania. Golly, man, you got people like Terry Curtis. You got people like Rush Propst. You got people like Dale Pruitt. Alabama's has some great ones. You got people like Steve Smith. Steve Smith is
sure
getting close to 400 wins. Only at 3 schools. Piedmont, as far as head coach, Piedmont, Westbrook, and Cedar Bluff. And he's over 75% wins as far as his winning percentage, man. So there's been some great ones. Just depends on what you're
best right now.
Okay, currently coaching Paul Benefield, still coaching. Danny Horn still coaching.
What about Mark Freeman?
What about him?
Do you think would he be in that list?
My list or your list?
No, I like wins, so yeah, he'd be on my list.
I mean, Mark Freeman on the wins list, he's not at 350 yet.
Okay.
But he wins over 80% of his games. He's been Gulf Shores, Spanish Fort. He's currently at Thompson.
He's at Thompson, yeah.
Yeah,
but he was at Spanish Fort before, right?
He was, and they won.
Yeah.
Gulf Shores. Why would you ever leave Gulf Shores? I don't know. And he started out at Bessemer Academy, which was a program in itself, right? So yeah, Freeman is a dude for sure.
So you think 5 years from now he's in that top tier if he stays?
As long as they still got that Nick Saban money there at Thompson. The association lets them do what they want.
Does he stay there though? I mean, does he stay in high school?
The only job better than Thompson is a college job. Yeah. And there's a ton of colleges that you would rather be at Thompson, to be honest.
Yeah.
And you talk about,
that's a good list. Kevin Moore,
Benefield, Steve Smith, Danny Horn. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
I mean, these are all guys who are still currently doing it.
Yeah.
It's hard.
It's hard to bet against Steve Smith. I mean, the guy has won. He everywhere he's been, he's built programs. I mean, you go from not winning football games to winning state championships and being expected to be in the championship games when he's your coach. So
if you look at again, Danny Horn started in '89.
Okay.
In Clay County. He's only lost 100 games.
Jeez.
Since '89. 100 games, right? But in comparison, you look at Paul Benefield, and he started in '92. He's lost 62 games. His winning percentage is like 86%, something like that.
Jeez, man.
That range. So it's pretty good. But then, it's hard to not say Terry Curtis knows what he's doing. He was at Shaw Murphy, and he's at Wright now. He's like 78% wins, multiple championships. But you said people who are currently coaching.
Yeah.
I think Kevin's list is pretty right on under the criteria. Look at all the schools that Rush has been to. Let's look at Rush. Rush wins over 72% of his games. He started out in '89 at. You remember where he started at, Jeff?
Rush.
Yeah.
Asheville.
Kevin knows. That'll give it away.
Asheville.
Yeah. So Asheville, Eufaula, Alma Bryant, Hoover, Pell City, and this year with Coosa. I'm leaving out somebody. Alba. He was at Alba.
Alba.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's over he's like 309 wins, 72%, won 8 state championships. He's got Steve Smith by 5 games, I think. as far as total wins. And
Don't tell
Steve's
Steve that.
right at that. Steve's, well, at this point, Rush isn't coaching, so he's going to get him this coming year. He's going to pass him. I think Westbrook's going to be very good. But you just look at
Johnny
somebody like
Harden. Do you see what he said?
No.
He said 1980, 5-5, 81, 1-9, 82, 0-10.
0-10. Yeah.
83, 0-10. Tough years, 6-34 in those years. That's
so
tough.
Look what Etowah's won, 8 games in the last 3 years?
Mm-hmm.
Johnny, I think that's right.
That is correct.
Maybe 6. No, they won 4. They won eight games in the last 3 years.
Yes.
3 years ago, they won 4 games and made the first round of the playoffs, which is amazing in itself that they were able to do that.
Yeah.
2 years ago, it was 3 wins, and last year was only 1. They beat Lincoln the last game of the season, regular game of the season for them. So this is as tough at times that Etowah's been on since the early 80s. And Coach Alexander, what can you tell us about Coach Alexander, Johnny? I don't remember him. I remember hearing stories about him, but I don't remember him really. I was a young buck back then.
If you had one coach in high school football that you said, okay, you've got the keys. They didn't give the job to Matt Miller, Dr. Miller's son. They gave it to Jerry White. You are the now superintendent of Attala City Schools, Jerry White.
Ooh, we're making some changes. We're making changes.
And you
whatever Colgrove did, we're changing.
Just kidding. Matter of fact, he's done pretty good. He got them scores up when that brother was there. They say, okay, I want you can bring in anybody you want to rebuild. And it's so hard for me to say rebuild the Etowah High School football program.
Right.
But who's the guy that you're going to give the keys to and trust to rebuild this? If money's no object, who's Jerry White hiring to rebuild the place that you and I both love? I didn't go there. 2 of my kids went there, and I love that place. Who are you giving the keys to the kingdom to?
Man, well, that's a loaded question because what's the criteria? Are we looking for a coach who's going to be there 10 plus years?
Rebuild the program and be there for let's say 5 years. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, that's tough for me because I want to bring in a few coaches. Somebody I trust with all my heart, and I don't think he's ever been in a situation to have athletes like this. I don't think he's ever been in this kind of situation. That's what Etowah can be. I think Kyle Davis. I think Kyle Davis is your kids aren't going to get in trouble.
That's true.
They're gonna stay grounded and physical.
Okay.
So I think I make Kyle Davis my athletic director.
Oh wow. Okay.
So
you're building a program. Okay.
I'm building a program.
Okay.
And I think it starts with the AD because we got a lot of crappy ADs. Caught me slipping. And I think a lot of people just like the title AD. But they don't do the work that it takes to make it successful.
Okay.
I think you have to buy in. When I think AD, I think a college program and what that means. I hear AD, I think what a general manager does at the NFL level. I think they have to be ingrained in every aspect of athletics. Now, when we're just talking football, but I want Kyle Davis as my athletic director.
But he knows it all, right? I mean,
sure.
He's a baseball coach.
Sure.
He was a college baseball player. He loves football. He knows wrestling. He knows the basketball game. So he knows what it takes. So that's a smart decision on AD.
And I would love to have Skylar Ray come in to be my head coach / offensive coordinator.
Really?
I would.
Okay.
Some of that could be.
I see what you did there. Let's pause. You got
Okay.
Kyle Davis. You said your kids are not going to get in trouble. That means your coach is not going to get in trouble.
Correct.
Gotcha.
These
see
are
what he did, Skylar.
And when you bring Skylar in, you bring his son in, who's a 7th grade quarterback. Is going to be a dude.
Makes sense. If he can spin it like his daddy, he's going to be legit.
And so Kyle Davis leading my program. The head coach, I want Skylar Ray.
Okay.
Defensive coordinator, I want Jamison Wadley.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I think that would be three really, really good people, and I would love to bring in um, as a running back coach. I'm gonna bring in Randy Dupree.
Okay.
Um, Quarterback coach. I'll let them pick their own, but I think that's a great way to start that. I
Wow.
think I would bring in that staff
I
right
was not
there.
expecting that. Kyle Davis, I thought would be your head coach. Did
Yeah.
not. You kind of threw me a curveball there. So
Well, and these are
that's
all guys that love each other. So a staff, you really have to have respect and love to make that staff work, and there won't be any egos in that staff.
Coach Short. He said
Jameson,
5. We said 5 years. Coach Short said, "What about
um,
me,
who said that?
Coach Short?"
Yeah, we can't afford you, coach. This is all people I think we could afford.
That's why he didn't say
Um,
you and Steve Smith.
yeah, I can't afford Steve. He didn't cross my mind. Steve ain't leaving that private school. Who are we kidding? I can't
Why
afford
would you?
Steve Smith.
Why would you? Yeah.
Um, and I think those guys love each other. I think they're like minded. I think they're all disciplinarians. Um, Jameson and Skylar are really really good friends. They played at JSU together.
Okay.
Um, you got the Etowah blood, and I was thick with that Etowah blood right there. Um,
You really were.
and I think it matters. And I think you put that group together and let them, fill in the missing spots. And there's a lot of good people. I'm going to keep David Rose on as my offensive line coach.
You.
Um,
I
so
knew that absolutely.
somebody from the late '90s who understands every aspect of it. Um, and we're gonna go to work. And I'm gonna make Joey Nance my mayor. I just want Larry Means sitting next to me watching the games.
Well, what I heard Joey Nance said at the last board meeting that I was at, I was at the
Mhm.
last one. He said this will be my last superintendent hire. So that I take it he's not going to run for board of education again,
Mhm.
or be up for that again. And Bob Cross has gone on to be with Jesus, and I'm so sorry to hear that. And I know he's a very good friend of yours and your whole
Yeah,
family. And
right.
you and I both reached out to Uncle Larry and loved on him, and he was very appreciative of that. And sad, but it only makes sense that Joey Nance run for mayor after Larry is ready. After Larry's ready, I think Larry's got 10 more years in him.
Man, he's going to outlive us all. I just think
Absolutely.
at some point he's going to be, yeah, I just want to sit back and watch. So I'm not running him out of office. I want him sitting next to us, Jeff, calling the games. He can be the third guy in the booth.
Can you
Um,
imagine
how
me
fun
and
would that be
you in the booth
with
with
Uncle Larry?
Larry Means, Uncle Larry, as our
Yeah.
third guy in the booth calling Etowah football with the coaches that you have set up right there? Can you
And
imagine
then
that?
we have Kevin Moore, our sideline reporter.
Golly.
Bro, this is next level. This is
Kevin
next
Moore,
level.
keep that in mind, big fella.
So again,
Keep
I
that
I,
in
I
mind.
think I think man, those guys just so an offensive. I mean, building a not just offense, building a coaching staff. It's a lot about personalities and respecting each other and knowing that um, the guys in place aren't trying to step up and cut somebody's legs out from under them.
Right.
Those group of people just want the
Yeah.
best for Etowah, and that's
Well, that makes sense.
sure.
Do you think if it's Davin,
Mhm.
Coach Hawkins, if it is him, um, do you think he goes to your playbook and starts to hire um, some Etowah guys to stack that staff with, that love the community, that will say, you know what, my mindset is we need to rebuild this program to be better than it was in the Farmer days or the Wyman Townsend days. Is that, do you think that would be his mindset?
Well, I don't know. Let me say this. Let me preference it by piece of crap. Sorry, I'm in
What?
this. I'm in the NFL signings, and
Oh dear.
uh,
Oh dear.
Romeo Dobbs went to New England. I hate New England. I was hoping they would pick up gonorrhea. I'm sorry. Um, I'm not friends with Davin.
Okay.
I'm friendly with Davin,
Okay.
but we're not friends. I hope to if he gets this job, like I hope he does, and he should get. I hope to grow that relationship, and obviously help those guys in any way possible.
Okay.
Um, but it would make
Any way
sense.
possible.
Yeah, any way possible, man.
Any way
you know
possible.
me. I'm. He requires barbecue, but he'll do it. Well, I just know with
Sorry.
Jeff. Talk about when we were there.
Listen,
The press box was
Kevin.
catered.
Matter of fact, I had a conversation with somebody that just last week, Jerry, that
Yeah,
you said I missed going up into the booth when Kapow was having it catered. I said, well, Jerry lineup caters every week, and
yeah.
we had barbecue, fried chicken. I mean, dude, anything
Tacos.
you could tacos. I think we had
Yeah,
pasta one time.
we
I mean,
did. Yeah,
just
we took care of the board of education and all the
yes,
VIPs in that booth
yeah,
for
and
sure.
yeah. So
Um,
Kevin Moore, that's not a problem. And there's a fellow by the name of Mr. Davis that can hook us up with barbecue every single week, and he would do that.
so yeah, I think Davin. I think he's going to recruit the hallways. If it's him, I think he's going to recruit the hallways, and I
But
think
it's
he's going to.
coaching staff. Go back to that. Do you think that's what he
Yeah,
does?
I think he's connected with all the good coaches. It doesn't have to be an Etowah assistant coach, um, but it makes sense to me that he would reach out and get the best coaches available,
Mhm.
because he's connected to a lot of coaches that have nothing to do with Etowah High School, and
I
that's
see.
okay as
Okay.
long as, in my opinion, as long as you have a Blue Devil leading the program, and we have not had a Blue Devil leading the program. That's nothing. No disrespect to any of the coaches we've had. I'm
No.
talking Drew Nose, Ryan Locke, all those guys, man. We've not had an Etowah guy
If there
leading
was a
that.
couple that had bought into that community, it was Ryan Locke and Drew Knowles.
Sure,
I mean,
sure. No, no,
right?
I'm not.
Drew Knowles was
We've
a
had
youth
great
pastor
people.
at a church. Yeah.
I would probably bring in Kendrick Cook on that staff as well.
Oh yeah. If money's no object,
Um,
bringing in Kendrick.
yeah, because he can coach soccer as well. Very good, very good. Uh, and he's got a drone business, so a nice
Yeah.
little the
Yeah.
drone business would
And
be
his
on point.
hair is
So
fabulous.
always,
Yeah. So,
always, he's got to weigh 76 pounds. So he's got a big head. That's a lot of hair.
but he's got that predator hair.
He does.
Like
He does.
I don't know. Just it's beautiful,
We
luscious.
can't pull it. We can't pull it off.
Dennis Quarles says it was great seeing you yesterday, Jerry.
Yeah, I told Jeff about that. I said,
Yeah.
I was pulling. I was dropping off some food for a family you and I took care of, Jeff, and I pulled on my road. I'm like, hey, what are those two dudes doing in my neighborhood? Dennis and Johnny Cook are out knocking on doors. So I whipped over there, say hello to them, and pat them down. Just to make sure everything was good, because I know they're from Atala.
Yeah.
So when you get these Atala people in Rainbow City, you gotta watch out.
You better
I
watch
know
out.
because I is one, as
Well,
you
Dennis
like to say.
Quarles was probably over there looking for a lot to build a house
He's gonna
on.
build
But
something, man.
those
Dennis is
those
good as.
houses that you're doing over there, Mr. Quarles, are fantastic in Atala. I love seeing that.
Jeff, you remember we had him climb on top of the press box and interview with us that day?
Yes.
Do you remember
We were at Vincent High School, I
that?
think is where we
Vincent?
were. Yeah. Because
No.
we were
What
playing
Vincent?
yeah, we were there was a school. Matter of fact, it was Kendrick Cook's school that was playing at Vincent Stadium because theirs was being redone. McAdory, not McAdory. Where was he at?
Fultondale.
Fultondale. Yeah, we were
Yeah.
playing at Vincent because Fultondale was using their stadium because they were getting their.
I don't think Vincent's close to Fultondale.
Was it Vincent?
I don't think so.
One of those schools, but it was
Yeah,
that one. It
yeah.
was
It
a
was a
Kendrick Cook
different
game.
school.
Yeah.
But here, you know what? There's only two things I remember from that game. I remember, um,
Uh-oh.
I
Ignore
remember.
that question.
Well, I didn't see it. I remember the smoked turkey leg I was eating, and I remember Dennis Quarles climbing up the ladder to do an interview with us. That's what I remember from that game.
I thought Blake was going to push him up by his rear end, but that's a whole nother.
What's the question?
Johnny Harden
Uh,
says, "So, are you guys going to cover Etowah games or Coosa games this coming year?"
they're not the. That's probably the sixth time I've had that question asked in the last week.
I've had more than that in the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, yeah.
Tarrant. It was
Oh,
Tarrant. That's
Tarrant.
what it was.
That's right.
Yeah, Stevie
Yeah,
West.
yeah. Yeah, Stevie
Yes.
West. He's a dude.
Coach West
You
knows
know,
what's up. He knows where we
see,
were
back
when we
then,
went. Huh?
he was eating turkey legs like that with us. He's done lost like 700 pounds.
He's
He never
skinny.
weighed that much, but
Yeah.
he's all skinny dude, man.
Yeah. Skinny.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, it was Terrence. Thank you, Coach
Yeah.
West.
And we beat the brakes off of him.
It was just a beat down.
But there was a talented team though. Fulham has some dudes.
Yeah.
It shouldn't have been that close. But
Coach's
anyway,
nephew, he was a ball player, wasn't he?
Oh yeah, at tight end, he's playing
Yeah.
college ball now.
Oh,
I think
really?
he's a freshman this year. Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, he was a dude.
All right. So what else you want to talk about?
Oh man, just got a couple more things. There's a couple things I want to throw at you real quick. So did you watch the meeting that Trump and his administration put together with the former college coaches, current college coaches, and some bureaucrats and stuff like that about NIL? Did you watch that?
Well, I kind of got the headlines. Is that the meeting that all the conference commissioners were at? And there were, and Nick Saban was there.
He was there.
And see, what I find it pretty ironic that Coach Saban wasn't talking about the money; he was talking about more of the educational part.
Yes,
and we all knew when he was at Alabama, he was paying illegally more than anybody else.
Sure, he was, but he graduated almost 80% of his people.
Let's be fair.
He was paying.
Of course, he
was paying.
Sure.
Oh wait,
absolutely.
He wasn't paying, but his players were being paid.
He got people to do it. So what do you think about Mississippi? They went in there now, and now the NIL is tax-free in Mississippi.
Really?
Yeah, man.
Is that for high school and for?
Yes, NIL is absolutely tax-free.
So the kids do not have to pay taxes on anything they earn.
They don't.
Wow.
So look at Ole Miss and Mississippi State now, Southern Miss. Look at the high schools over there. It's a short drive from some of these Alabama towns over to high school in Mississippi.
It is.
It makes a difference. It's like if I'm an NFL player, and some of this goes into it, why would you not want to play in a Texas and a Florida where it's no state income tax?
Yeah. Why would you want to play New York or Los Angeles?
Dude, California? No, thank you.
No,
thank you. New York, it's miserable, but I'm sure. Hope these Buffalo Bills keep going. We need a couple of big plays.
Oh my gosh! Real quick, get your take on what was the name of the project? Project Giant in Gadsden, Alabama. What's your take?
That's huge.
Quick? Yeah,
man, that's massive for not just Etowah County and not just for all the cities that make up that county and municipalities around it. Absolutely home run. That's a grand slam, Jeff. That's it's huge for everyone. We're all gonna. It's going to help us in a lot of ways. I heard he did have to give up a lot of incentives.
He did,
but he said, "Man, I want the jobs. I want the jobs here." Yeah. And yes, it is a Chinese-owned company. I know some comments, some people were upset about that, but
they want to invest. They're not buying homes.
Look at the car manufacturers, man. You're in the car. Most of the cars are from overseas, and
sure.
And I think that it's good on Craig Ford, good on John Moore, and everyone else committed to making that happen.
Brought this.
David Hooks. He's always been known as a rock star. He just had to get his email worked out. We had to lock it up. But once that got taken care of, he's good on him, man. It's good.
How much do you love Johnny Harden?
What do you say?
He says, "I guess I'll ask again tomorrow."
Can you tell he's an Italian dude?
Yes.
Well, hey, here's it's not a conversation Jeff and I have had, but we're very, very loyal people.
Sure we
are. Coosa Christian is very, very good to us.
We were very loyal to Etowah,
We
Let's say
were.
that
I
first.
was there 9 years.
First and foremost, that's exactly right.
And to be honest with you, Mark O'Brien is, well, between Mark and Jeff and Jack Justice is the reason that I was convinced to come to an agreement with Jeff to go to Coosa, his alma mater. But in all honesty, I felt disrespected at Etowah with a certain coach, and Larry and principals and different people were backing their coach as probably there should, because the coach is far more important than Jerry White in every situation. But they chose wrong. They chose wrong. And to be honest with you, that's no secret to you, Jeff. You know why I was wanting to leave, and I
No,
still didn't want to leave
no, you did
at
not.
that point.
There, there's no fault in those guys for backing who they need to back, and there,
I don't hold
but
a grudge toward either. I
no,
love those
but
people, man.
right, but there's principles that we have to stand on, and we saw some
Sure.
things that they didn't know, and we
Yeah.
tried and so when the things that we saw, and you said, "Hey Jeff, I'm not gonna be a part of that," and I said,
Yeah.
"Well, I don't want to be," and it was not had nothing to do with the school system. It had everything to do with this one coach,
Yeah. And
one
people make
coach.
choices, and
Yeah,
they chose to back their head coach. I get
yeah.
it. They
Oh,
probably
we love you,
should.
Johnny, and that's not Johnny said, "Love you guys, just messing around." We know that, but um,
No, yeah, no, it's a
there's
fair
nothing
question.
out of the equation at this point. I
Well,
mean,
and we get a lot of opportunities. We get a lot of offers to go to different schools, not just in Etowah County,
thankful
and
for
not
it
just
too.
high
Yeah,
school, and not just
yeah,
high school ball. We've had some
right.
opportunities to do college. We love local Etowah County. Our hearts are here,
Absolutely.
um, and that's kind of where we're at.
So we're gonna have a fun show tomorrow. We have Mayor Joe Taylor going to be in the house. I don't know if it's going to be on this type of format tomorrow. It very well may be. We need to get with him today, Jerry, and
Yeah.
see
Okay.
if we send him an invite, can he do it from his laptop
Sure, you can.
in
Yeah,
his
sure, you can.
office? Um, uh,
He's in court today.
yeah. Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, he was in D.C. Monday. I
Okay.
think he got in today,
Good.
and he's in court
Oh, I did
today. And
see. I saw pictures of him and Cedar Bluffs mayor and Collinsville. Maybe is that who it was?
maybe, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And they're
That was good.
gonna.
It's good to see him up
Our,
there.
our show will be at 11 o'clock tomorrow. The Mayor Joe
Yeah.
Taylor show.
Awesome. And there's a lot of things. Jerry and I we're gonna come back. We'll probably do something tomorrow, in addition to the Joe
Yeah,
Taylor show. But there's definitely on Thursday we're gonna have a show that I really want to talk about. But I think we're gonna do that at night, if that's cool with you, Jerry.
doesn't matter to me, man.
Thursday.
Yeah,
It'll probably be about 6 o'clock.
doesn't matter to me.
Um,
You know what I'm doing tonight, though, right?
I do.
The World Baseball Classic. It's USA versus Italy, my homeland. And the one thing that makes the Italians so so different, Jeff, they have an espresso machine in the dugout.
So
How can you not get behind that?
they're definitely going to eat pasta before the game, right?
Oh, you got to carb up, son.
So are you going to eat
Yeah,
pasta and then have espresso while you're watching the game?
probably. But you got Aaron Judge. I'm obviously rooting for Team USA.
So Jerry, I gotta I
But
gotta say this real quick.
please,
Tequila's not from Italy.
you don't know that.
Oh my
What was the
gosh! What a
first
fun
country to
time.
What was the first country to put tequila in espresso?
In espresso? Man, I don't know. I don't drink. Tequila's nasty. If it was the last liquor on earth, tequila's nasty.
Hey, probably gonna have a Jerry White show coming up,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna dive into the NFL free agency period.
Oh dear. I'm excited about that. I'm excited about watching that. I don't know anything about it. When you mentioned today, you said this is the 2 day, what do you call it?
Yeah, this is the legal tampering period.
Legal tampering period.
Yeah,
It's where all
legal
these
tampering
free
period.
agents can do. It's
You
unrestricted,
can't sign
right?
until Wednesday. You can
Talk
only
to anybody.
sign if you sign back to. No, you can't talk to anybody. You got 5 teams you can do a conference call with or in person.
Oh,
Zoom call, 30 minutes, 30 minutes each.
That's it.
Let's talk about what your Atlanta Falcons has done, man. I like what you've done. I think you picked up a really good kicker. You did get Tua Tagovailoa.
Yeah.
I think I called that a month ago. It just makes sense to
me. You did.
Christian Harris, terms not described, not disclosed. It's a great linebacker. Steven Culverson, what's up, my man?
Johnny Hart
check his water bottle. Johnny.
This is Gatorade bottle.
No, that's Powerade, and that's got my pre-workout in the Powerade.
Let me see it. Hold it up. Let's look at it. No, back. Go to your front of your face. Yeah, that's not Powerade color.
No. That's that pre-workout, Jeff. That we like.
It's the good stuff from Walmart.
The good.
Not that trash from.
It ain't that Avocare stuff.
It's that bull stuff.
You got Jahan Dotson to a 2-year deal, wide receiver. You got a kicker and a punter, which you need a punter in Atlanta for sure. You got Austin Hooper. Sorry. And you got Cameron Thomas, an edge rusher. I think you're having a pretty good a pretty good go of it. I'll be talking about that on the Jerry White show.
Carson Butler says he believes the Falcons pickup Tua was a great decision. I do.
Sure.
I agree with that as well.
100%. Because Michael Penix Jr. also a left-handed quarterback.
Right.
When you're a wide receiver, you get used to the spin. You know, it's different from right and left, obviously. Sure. And I think who better to lead this Falcon team and to really develop Michael Penix Jr. than Tua. You just have to keep him safe.
Do you think Michael Penix is a long-term guy in Atlanta?
I do. I like him, man. He has to obviously work on the offensive line. You got good receivers. You've got to keep Drake London. Look what he did at Washington. He can spin the ball. Dude can throw it, man. You just don't come in and not very often you come in and automatically know how to lead a team and be an NFL starting quarterback. But look at people like Geno Smith. Geno Smith just went to the Jets. And no one's spending money like the Las Vegas, man. Look, they have a all-time paid player right now for a position. So Lindenbaum, I don't know who's calling me. Thanks for watching the show, you loser. Tyler Lindenbaum went from Baltimore. He's a center, Jeff. He just signed a 3-year, $81 million contract for a center.
That's just stupid.
The AAV is $27 million, and $60 million of that guaranteed at signing.
God. Who was his agent?
He's the best center in the game, and it's not even close.
Good grief. So going back to Atlanta, you talked about this 2 years ago. You said, Jeff, just watch. Because I was, as Napoleon says, I was peeved off because we become a laughingstock in the NFC South. I mean, we used to be strong or competitive, right?
Strong
like Stedman.
But you did it with the draft, which I'm a fan of.
But you said they're going to rebuild their offensive line, and they have become a powerhouse on the offensive line. You've got to do
defensive line. Remember, we were talking last year before the draft, and defense. I said you have to go and make a big splash play with the defensive line.
Right.
Well, I didn't know they were going to do 2 of them because they don't have a first-round pick this year because they traded it last year, and they have 2 dynamite edge rushers. Of course, one may be going to prison. I don't know.
I think he is. But you did say that. They've got to figure out how to get pressure off the edges, which is what Atlanta used to be known for.
Now they can, for sure.
Now they can, for sure. Yeah.
Now they can, for sure.
Unless one goes crazy.
I think what I was upset about is Kenneth Walker signed with Kansas City. I hate Kansas City. 3-year, $43 million deal. And that was a big pickup for them. And, picking up Harper, a tight end for Atlanta is really good.
Which goes back to the days of the tight end for Atlanta because that used to be our go-to.
You still do. You got he had a breakout year this year.
Do you think Raheem Morris is the go-to guy? Do you think he's the long-term guy for Atlanta?
Yeah, I can't speak to that.
You don't know? I mean, he's not proven as a head coach, right?
No, he's a great coach, though.
A good coach, yeah.
Very good coach. I think another big play, and I know your district superintendent was happy that we got Mike Evans in San Francisco.
I'm sure he was. He didn't say
He's
anything
a Hall
about
of Famer, man. He's a Hall of Famer. But a lot of stuff's going to happen this afternoon. I'm very excited for it. And sometime later this afternoon, I will be doing a Jerry White show
it.
and
Well,
talking
text me and let me
only
know what the Falcons
NFL.
do, okay?
I may get you on the show.
You just holler at me. Just holler at me.
It'll be fun.
I can get you some Falcons news. That's about it. But you need to let me know what's going on this
No
stuff.
doubt.
All right, guys.
Hey, thanks for all the sponsors too, by the way.
My gosh, you talking about people that are faithful and steadfast. It's our sponsors. They put up with a lot of stuff from us.
Mm-hmm.
But I can promise you there's a lot. There's not a day. And by the way, let me say this real quick. I know we got to go. We're at the hour mark, and we try to be an hour today.
Yeah.
Thank you to everybody that watches and listens. There's not a time that I go out and go in a store somewhere, go to a restaurant, or go to I don't go to Walmart, but Dollar General or somewhere like that. Usually I'm stopped or somebody will go, Kapow, and it's really refreshing and fun. And kind of does something to you to make you feel special for everybody that stops us and says hello. I just want to introduce myself. I watch you guys all the time.
I would throw this out there, Jeff, is we encourage that. Come say hi.
Yeah.
So many times that they say, hey, man, you look familiar.
Yeah.
Then the only time I have to say, hey, did you say? I said, no, that was Jeff. Jeff said that.
Sure.
No, that was Joe Taylor. That was the third member. That was Joe Taylor.
Yeah, that's right.
That was Joe Taylor that said that. The third member of the team.
Well, guys, thank y'all. We appreciate you guys very much. More than you know, we appreciate our sponsors and especially you guys that listen and how loyal you are to Jerry and I. It does not go unappreciated, and you're prayed for every day by us and our families. And so tomorrow, 11 o'clock, is our first show on Kapow. It's the Mayor Joe Taylor show, and it's going to pop off tomorrow because I think he has an arsenal of stuff he wants to talk about.
Hey, what's that from the ending of Step Brothers? That California wine mixer.
No,
Joe Taylor.
Joe Taylor is like this. Robert better not get in my face.